so much.
Betsy, do you have a favorite? And I ask you that, I don't want you to hurt anybody's feelings, but do you have a favorite?
Obviously, yes. Relish.
Oh.
All right.
Or plain.
Well
If
played.
it's dollar dog night, I don't have time for any condiments. It is straight to the dogs. This is their dollar. I got to make sure I get my money's worth. All right, temperatures along the lakeshore will be hanging out in the 40s and even 30s. Farther south, we have a beautiful evening that is going to be setting up. But look at the fog in downtown Cleveland. This fog, the showers that we have are going to be lingering into the overnight. And then we kind of leapfrog ahead to Saturday when we have some storms that are now lining up. And some of those storms could be strong for Saturday afternoon. For now, though, it's just light rain showers and mist and fog and drizzle. It's pretty gnarly out there, especially on a lot of the roadways. We've had slowdowns big time with the conditions that are taking place, not only visibility-wise, but all the water that's on the roads and plugged drains and all that. So we do have some heavier showers that are lining up along and west of I-71. The bulk of the rain is moving out. So now we're going to get into this little period where we just have scattered showers. The cool air along the lakeshore is condensing all this moisture. So we have fog that is being reported down to 1.25 miles visibility. But I can tell you it is awful murky in downtown Cleveland. 35, the current temperature at Burke Lakefront Airport. Cleveland Hopkins Airport is sitting at 57 degrees. What a difference a few miles can make, right? Meanwhile, farther to the south, temperatures are pushing 60. We do have this boundary that is set up, and the lake is pushing back on the warmer air that's coming in, so that definitely messes with things. This is a CSU cam, and I plugged this in specifically because you can watch the buildings coming and going depending on how the wind kind of ebbs and flows. Right now, the KeyBank Tower, which sits right about here, is not visible. It was visible just a couple minutes ago, but there's the downtown temp, 35 degrees, north-northwest winds, very light, and as those light winds have been coming in, we're seeing that fog kind of come and go. As I mentioned, the bulk of the rain is moving out. We have a little patch of drier air moving in, but we're not completely done with the showers yet. So we'll hold on to some shower chances overnight with the areas of fog. Tomorrow, we're probably going to have some sun peaks, but we're throwing in a chance for some isolated rain showers, especially in the afternoon, as we could have a couple showers that come in along with the warm front in your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. Notice the temperatures into the 60s, not too shabby. All of that is dependent upon that warm front coming in and a developing southerly breeze. That southerly breeze is coming with our next big push of low pressure that will push into the Great Lakes region. Meanwhile, farther west, we have colder air that's trying to make its way south. Where we get that battle line, we end up with storms. So the severe storm outlook is in the Central Plains for today. Tomorrow it moves over toward the Mississippi River Valley, and then by Saturday, now it's hitting a little closer to home. So you can kind of see how the energy translates eastward. So we put strong to severe storms possible in your Saturday forecast. This is Friday, 7 a.m. in your National Designer hour by hour. We're putting the maps on here. I want to show you, we start very mild. Temperatures should be up around the 60-degree mark at noon. We get these little showers that are possibly going to be coming through in the mid-afternoon, and it's just an isolated rain chance. Then it looks like things will hopefully clear out for us for a beautiful Friday evening. Let's fast forward to Saturday morning. We start at 7 a.m. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. The temperatures are starting in the 60s, and now we're moving up the timing of the storm threat to about noon or so. This timing could get earlier, it could get a little later, but we're kind of pinpointing the afternoon for Saturday as when this line of storms will be coming through northern Ohio, stirring up these thunderstorms. That means high wind is a possibility, at least in this current atmospheric setup that we have. So just something that you need to keep an eye on, but we are declaring that a weather impact alert day because it will impact your Saturday plans. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. We'll be up around 70 Saturday, dropping back into the 50s on Sunday, dropping back, we're actually springing ahead in the time too. Don't forget that time change. We stay mild in the early part of next week, and then late next week, it looks like back to reality. And back to you now, Christy.
Oh, well, Saturday is just a whole bowl of joy.
At least it's 70.
Yeah, that's true. At least it's 70. And we lose some sleep, but that's okay. Betsy, thank you. Always appreciate you.